Hey, what's up everybody? Michigan Edge here. Got a couple knives here. I just want to do a quick comparison video. I'm not going to get into dimensions and stuff. Most of you all already know this. These knives have been reviewed quite a bit. But like I said, both these are Spyderco knives. Up top here we have the Spyderco Delica 4. And the bottom here we have Spyderco's budget Meadowlark, Byrd Meadowlark 2. Okay. Right off the bat here, the biggest difference on these two here is going to be price point, okay? The top Delica is made in Japan. It has VG10 steel, and it's going to run you right around $60 roughly, give or take. Down here, the Byrd Meadowlark, this is made in China, HCR 13 MOV steel. So it's a slightly, the steel is not as good as the VG10 steel on top. This is going to cost you right around $20. So that's about a $40 difference between here and here. And going between these two, just to show you here, they both have the same size handle, roughly about 4 inches, 3-inch blades. Okay, they're both right around the same thickness. Materials used, we have FRN handle scales. Both these have stainless steel liners. Both of them are milled out to save weight. They both have phosphorus bronze bushings, Torx bits construction. You can see the same pocket clip. The Delica's painted. The paint wears off the clip anyway, so just to take note there. Besides the steel, the other main difference is the Meadowlark has a finger choil. I know a lot of people out there, including myself, really like this finger choil. I really wish that they would add that feature to the Delicas. It just makes for a great feeling knife. You can see I fill my hand really nicely on this right here. Even if I come back, I get all my fingers on the grip, which is very nice. Just to show you the Delica in hand here real quick. Okay, the Delica fills the hand nicely too. It's got a spot here you can use for a finger choil, but it's not a dedicated choil. It's not as comfortable as the Meadowlark. Something else to note here, just to show you. So they pretty much all have both have the same materials. If you look here, the pattern's different on the Byrd. The Byrd has what I would call kind of like a snakeskin raised grip. Very, very well done. Spyderco does an excellent job on their FRN handle scales, in my opinion. You see the Delica has these square style raised grip there. Now if you look really close here on the Meadowlark, it's like the Meadowlark was molded and they didn't really clean the edges up, like where you see the Delica here is nicely rounded in radius. So that's one of the areas that they saved money on right there, besides the steel, to keep the price down on the Meadowlark. But in my opinion, the Meadowlark feels good in the hand. I like the feel of it. I don't mind that squared blockiness on it. It feels pretty good. Okay. So, is the Delica worth $60? I mean, in my opinion, it is. I like it a lot. It's definitely a home run. It's probably one of Spyderco's best sellers, I would guess. It's a very popular knife. Is the Byrd Meadowlark worth $20? I think so. I think the Byrd Meadowlark, in my opinion, is worth, I would probably pay $30 for this knife here. It's a very well-made knife. Biggest difference that I notice between these two, carrying these, is the steel, okay? I find myself having to sharpen the HCR 13 MOV steel daily. So I got to touch up the steel daily. Which isn't a huge deal because it only takes me about maybe a minute or so to touch this up on some crock sticks. The VG10 steel here, I tend to get almost about a week out of it before I have to touch it up. So that's one of the major differences that I notice. So in conclusion, what would I recommend out of these two here? I would probably just recommend getting them both like I did. But if you're on a budget and you can't afford to spend $60 on a knife, which I know a lot of people can't, this knife right here I think will last you pretty much just as long as the Delica. The Meadowlark's nothing to sneeze about. It's a good knife. It's a great great EDC size and great option for an everyday carry. So there you go, guys. I hope that helped out a little bit. Let's show you here. Before I did this video, I touched these up on my crock sticks. I did, I did about 10 passes per side. That's about what I do to keep my edges maintained when I sharpen them. Let's show you the sharpness factor. So Delica Sharp VG10 steel is just awesome. I really like it. Okay, let's check out the Meadowlark with the cheaper steel. See that? It cuts just as good, pretty much. But like I said, it tends to lose that edge a little faster than the VG10. In my experience, both these steels here are fairly good as far as not or not getting rust on them. Okay, I haven't had a problem. I think the 8CR 13 MOV steel is a little more rust prone than the VG10. But yeah, like I said, the main difference is just the edge retention. You lose your edge a little faster with the 8CR 13 MOV steel. But both great knives. Like I said, I recommend just picking both of them up. I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Michigan Edge out.